think everybody's in a really good shape. We are motivated to make the sponsor proud.
Groenewegen going to leave it very, very late.
The Saudi Tour is very important for the team, given that AlUla, where this race is based, has stepped up as their title sponsor.
This looks like he's at the next ski bar. What a move by a man throughout his career. He's been known for the late attack.
Hey, some good luck to all the cyclists. Dylan, no pressure, but you know, we expect at least one stage win. So.
No stress on you to win a stage.
Do you think he'll be happy with second?
No, he's definitely not happy. A lot of AlUla riders there. The question now is, has Groenewegen got the legs? Here goes Groenewegen. Jonathan Milan kicks hard. Who gets in? On the line!
So AlUla is a destination in northwestern Saudi Arabia.
When we were younger, you started off with
7,000 years of continuous civilizations. Many of them left their mark with monuments, tombs, and multiple archaeological sites across the destination. It's the size of Belgium with a population of only 40,000 people, so it's very sparsely populated. Great location for cycling in this country.
Oh, it's really nice. I didn't expect it that it will be so rocky here. So yeah, it's different than that I expect, but I really like it here actually.
Yeah, not so many bike riders, but you saw in the old town. We drank some coffee there, and all the people are really happy that we are there.
It's brilliant to be here. We came here a few days earlier, just to soaking up sunshine and also like enjoying the culture. It's a tremendous place to be and something totally different compared to Europe.
It's really different than the other races. It's a bit similar like the Dubai race, but it's I think it's different also with the rocks and everything. I think in a good way. The roads are really good.
You know, of course, we are used to train on the little tiny roads like in Spain or Belgium on the bike paths or somewhere in the mountains, and here of course you have the very wide roads, almost highways, so it's just a different way of riding.
I think it was good preparing for the next races, and yeah, I'm really happy with the start of the season.
Oh, it's an important partnership for us, you know, working with a country that doesn't have cycling in their culture is always an exciting project. How a team works, how an organisation like ourselves operates, how cycling in general works in Europe. Not only that, but it's a great way for us to promote healthy lifestyles, general well-being in the country. It's really important for us to get this message across to the locals.
Team Jaiko AlUla.
AlUla in 3 words.
Oh, 3 words.
I would describe AlUla as
beautiful roads,
very historical,
adventurous,
good treatments.
people are very polite,
interesting,
a lot of sand,
the majestic location,
and really nice people.
beautiful,
exciting,
amazing to discover,
unique,
full of intrigue, mystery, and stunning natural beauty.
Yeah, of course the pressure is a little bit on, and that's I think what we like, and let's hope that we're gonna start good here.
Now tomorrow is flat.
Yeah.
So it will be good for us.
Good, yeah, it's good.
Hopefully we can take a win. I don't know exactly. Normally it will be a sprint. Yeah, you never know the wind.
Honestly, I expect like a stressful start. It's gonna be a fast and furious one.
Team Jaiko AlUla were patrolling the front of the peloton as they look to set this one up for their man Dylan Groenewegen, winner of 2 stages last year. The Saudi Tour is very important for the team, given that AlUla, where this race is based, has stepped up as their title sponsor in 2023. But the sprinters weren't necessarily going to have things all their own way.
Under 1K to go, and the back is broken up into several groups now.
It's now slightly downhill. Gets ready. Groenewegen going to leave it very, very late. Dylan Groenewegen strikes. Look at the speed of Dylan Groenewegen. There is absolutely no choice other than Dylan Groenewegen.
And victory goes to Dylan.
الساحب الرقم 11 الدراج الأقوى والأسرع اليوم الدراج الهولندي ديلان غرونewegen.
Yeah, plenty more, especially if the wind will kick up in the next days. I think we'll have some fun this week.
We are really happy that we take the first victory of the season from the sprint training.
So the confidence is perfect.
Yeah, we know that that the shape is really good from everyone, but in a race it's always different. And also this is a really important race for us, also with AlUla on the jersey, so we make the sponsor proud. And I think to win the first stage is a good beginning.
Good job.
Photo finish.
Yeah. You put about a couple of seconds into it.
To have 3-year partnership is something special. It helps with our security for the future. And I think we have pressure wherever we go. You know, we put pressure on ourselves as a team. That's why we're in the sport. I think we all do this sport because we want the satisfaction of the victory. But it's not all about victory. I think this partnership is more than just victory. Yeah, it's important for us to be here at the Saudi Tour and to get as much visibility as possible, which you get through the victories. But there's more to it than just that. Training camp's an exciting part of this project because it's something we've been discussing since the start. In agreement with AlUla, we wanted to work with the Saudi Cycling Federation. We wanted to understand where they are at, what we can do to support them, what we can do to help them out in many ways. And the idea of the training camp is to get together, to explain to them how the team works.
To me, I know what you mean to me.
So a lot of the local Saudis are farmers. However, we've seen about 2,000 jobs created in the tourism industry in the last couple of years who are employees, both men and women, young Saudis working in hotels and restaurants and shops and attractions and shops like this bike shop that are employing local Saudis because that's our job, is to create a tourism economy for AlUla.
We think there's a lot still to discover in Saudi. There's a lot of mountains here. We believe there's a lot of hotels at altitude and the weather's good. So there's many ways that they could help us out in the same way we can help them out. And the only way to find out those ideas is to start these training camps, start the engagement between the two parties and move from there.
What you mean to me?
As you can see, we're here in the new Wheels bike shop that just opened, so we're creating a series of bike trails and bike routes and putting in the infrastructure for AlUla to become a prominent cycling hub. The other thing we want to do is continue to support the development of the team, both the men's team and the women's team, to encourage cycling across the region. And more importantly, we want to support the sport of cycling by sponsoring one of the top teams in the UCI today.
I think for the next training camp we'd like to get more people involved. The engagement from both sides was really positive. So now we take the next step and we've got to put our words into practice and start getting things moving and getting riders invited to Europe to training camps and vice versa. So things are looking good and there's a lot of excitement from both sides.
What you mean to me? What you mean to me?
Yeah, I think the stage is also a bit different. There's more wind, a lot more wind. Also the last part, the last 30k is a lot of crosswind, so I think it's not a normal sprint. And yeah, I know that we have a really strong team also for this kind of races. So yeah, let's go and yeah, let's go all in.
All in for Dylan. Yeah, we need to be ready in the crosswinds, so we try to get a little breakaway in the start, and then we control the race, and then it's yeah, all the numbers in the front when it goes crosswind.
The wind also whipping up the sand and making it one very tough day in the saddle. A couple of the Saudi hopefuls ended up losing contact, with the pace still oscillating between just 20 and 30 kilometers an hour in this block headwind. However, things began to ramp up, approaching a key left-hander on the road back to Shalal.
Casebolt is ready. Has he gone too early? Casebolt goes. Jonathan Milan goes. Here goes Groenewegen. Jonathan Milan. Bahrain victorious. Groenewegen challenges on the right-hand side. Kicks hard. Who gets it? On the line. It is a photograph.
Robbie, I think Dylan Groenewegen's got that, but we're going to have to look at the side-on shot, I think. What a sprint by Jonathan Milan!
It's Jonathan Milan who got it. He was going to start to tie up. Here comes the acceleration from Groenewegen, but he's running out of road. He swings out to the left, and he's just not getting over the top. It's Milan.
Do you think he'll be happy with second?
No, he's definitely not happy with second.
I should speed up more.
Yeah, on 1 millimeter, it's yeah, it's really sad. I know when I train good and do everything good, have a really strong team around me, then I know that I'm one of the fastest guys. I was waiting too long to start my sprint. So it was my mistake, and yeah, that's really disappointing. Then you can win, you can also lose, but I know then we are really close to victory and we keep going. Tomorrow is maybe another chance. I think it's a bit of a hill, but yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. And
the final, I think, will be very challenging, and but we go for it again.
Look at this. This looks like he's at the next Stibar. Just trying to see through the haze of the picture, it looks like Stibar to me. What a move by a man throughout his career. Has been known for the late attack.
The three-time cyclocross world champion being hunted down by Buitrago and a small group of 20 riders.
Stibar's got Buitrago with him. Those two are clear. 1 kilometre to go. But the chase from UAE is coming back.
Here go Uno X. Is Milan going to take a second stage win? 300 metres to go. Is it going to be Uno X? Soren Barenschold wins for Team Uno X.
I was going there like 6:30, 6:50 watts, but yeah. When I get on the speed, I thought, okay, I give it a try and I see where I end up. Group catch me like around 1k to go, so it didn't work out, but yeah, it's nice to try sometimes.
If you are so close to victory, you always think like, what could you do better? On the other hand, if we won the race, then we will say, oh, it was like perfect race.
Final stage, our last chance, so the boys are ready.
They go past Marea itself, and they're now heading in towards the final kilometre here, the final drag. Let's see what kind of effect this drag has. You can see it starting to kick a little bit, Robbie.
More now, and then the gradient starts to increase. Second wheel, Milan brought by Pascalon. A lot of Jayco AlUla riders there. The question now is, has Groenewegen got the legs? Will you make the call for Mezgets to go on his own, or will Groenewegen do the sprint? Elbows out, Groenewegen through the gap.
And Buitrago also getting muscled out of it there. This is Jayco AlUla's race to lose, and it's Pierre Allegaert. Pierre Allegaert, the Belgian
Here goes
rider.
Dylan Groenewegen. Groenewegen has found his way to the front. On his wheel is Casebolt, being hunted down by Simone Consoni. It's a drag race between Consoni and Groenewegen. Here goes Simone Consoni, the Olympic track champion. Is it going to be Consoni? Yes, it is. Simone Consoni wins for Team Confidence.
Sure, we go for another stage win. We are really happy with this week, also with the team performance. It was Yeah, it was really good. Every day we did a really good lead out. It's also important for the next races. And the points jersey, it's nice that we had them. I think that's a nice present for the team and for the sponsor.
Dylan Groenewegen!
I think it's been a great success for us.
Yes, and a little bit no.
Came over here with the intentions of getting a stage win with Dylan.
There is absolutely no choice other than Dylan Groenewegen.
I believe there was maybe was a little bit more in it.
If we won also the second stage, of course, I think it was possible. But
when I look back, yeah, with a stage win, competitive.
If you learn from that part, then it's also good.
But I think besides just the victory, I think the visibility that the team's given to the country, to the Saudi tour and to the locals of AlUla has been a great success.